Hey there, 3D lifestylers, and I mean art, not swingers, by the way, because I firmly believe if you can't keep something for yourselves as a couple, then you have nothing for yourselves as a couple. Of course, I am a man and could be persuaded otherwise by the right partner, but if I was that bored, is it really the right person? And it's just not my going-in philosophy, or I would just avoid getting to a serious relationship with anyone in the first place and spend more time making content. Not that there's anything wrong with the swing thing, of course, just my opinion. Here is artistic tip 7,289 for those making a live cast for a gag video involving pizza, and because it's now the main goal of society to expend money, time, and creative talent to make wacky content for social media platforms and monetize it to please their stockholders, but probably don't even review the content itself at the yearly stockholder meetings. They probably just sit around with lemon-lime coolers and chuckle about the fact this all happens for a small fleeting dopamine hit when we see a couple hundred likes the next morning, which quickly reaches critical mass by creating a subconscious competition within the remaining faction of humanity with cell phones who can't bring a book to read while waiting at the doctor's office. Yeah, I never bring a book either, but it also gives me an excuse to ignore the guy next to me with BO and further isolate myself from the rest of the world so I have more time to create wacky content in the pursuit of the elusive viral video. I am sure if I ever did hit the jackpot, it will be a video in which I have made such a complete fool of myself that once the slightly longer dopamine hit is past, I will be heckled by people at the gas station and further shunned by my family. Anyway, the artistic tip is don't use real pizza because of course it will get soggy. Not that I did that, of course. I used clay, but I spent hours trying to decide if the pizza should be pepperoni or sausage. Now that thought will stick in your head for an hour or so, which will likely result in the dip of their stock price. Consider that my protest today to stick it to the man, or maybe it's a diversion while I go make more content as you sit idle stuck on that answer. So here it is, all that work for this 5-second segment of that video because I'm an addict.